We're episode 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I totally forgot. Anyways, welcome back to the FIU podcast with your boy Abomination. This is episode 8 of season whatever season it is. And
Seven, six.
six, five, four. What?
We forgot.
Who knows?
Time is a concept.
Who
Time is a
knows?
concept.
Exactly. To my left is Yoko.
What's up?
She's using her PNG today because
Yep.
you're busy with the move. Not move, right?
Move? What move?
No, you just got a new PC, no? I haven't really caught up with you in a while. Yeah, honestly, it's been a hot minute since I talked to you. Just you and me.
Yeah.
How you been? How's life going, man?
I'm tired. I'm busy. Tired. Okay, hold up.
Okay, fill us
nothing's
in.
recording on my end here. Hold up.
Oh, nothing's recording? Fuck.
I got it.
Do I need to
Figured
restart?
it out. I got it.
Do we need to restart everything, or like what's the deal here?
Just keep going. I'm pretty sure it's recorded at your end.
Yeah, I have the audio for your end, so no worries. You know, Captain can do all the work here. It's all fine.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
You're so rude.
He's probably not gonna edit it at all. He's gonna probably just be like, it's good to go. Anyways, love you,
Fuck
Captain.
it.
Love you, buddy.
Love you, bud.
Yeah, but how you been? Like, what's been keeping you busy?
Work.
Work. Fuck, you're that busy, eh?
It's
Like,
good work.
just work. Fuck.
Just
Yeah,
work
I
and some
haven't-
personal projects.
I see. Because
that
I
I've
haven't
been
seen you.
thinking to do.
I haven't seen you on stream lately, dude.
No, I've been streaming.
I did.
It's Saturday, my usual schedule, except for this week. I'm not gonna stream this week. I have a lot of things to do.
Then I guess I'm behind on your thing. Then the fuck?
Yeah.
I haven't really seen.
I see you be streaming though.
I streamed like what, twice? No, 3 times. 3 times?
Yeah, that's more than like what you usually stream in a month.
Yo, I know, but like Halo came out, and I'll talk about Halo later on
Yeah.
more. But like since
Infinite,
Halo,
right?
yeah, Halo Infinite multiplayer, since it came out, I've been just playing the fuck out of it. But I'll get in more into that later. I want to say that for
That's fine. That's
I'll
nerd
save-
out section.
Yeah, nerd out section. I'm gonna say that for nerd out
Yeah,
because
man.
that's just one of my. Whoo, baby! I can talk all day about that shit, man. Fuck, but it's fuck.
Well, it's a good thing because I have my brother here who's playing it currently. Been playing it since like early afternoon.
Bruh, it's such a good game. Anyways, so that's just work, eh? You just been busy.
Yeah.
You any problems? Any internal problems? Any juicy drama you want to talk about from work?
And juicy drama, it's a lot of personal ones that it's not allowed
Sheesh.
here, unfortunately. And it's not about me.
Damn.
That's for sure.
Damn. So it's the same thing with me. It's like work has been keeping me really busy, so I don't stream often already, and then I don't know, I've been bummed out at work, man. Just like hella bummed out at work.
Oh, tell me about it.
Okay,
Talk
okay.
to us.
Holy
Talk to us.
shit. Okay.
Vent it out.
This is my therapy session right here. This is gonna be like low key my therapy session because I need to get the shit out of here, right?
Yeah, $65 an hour. Come on.
Okay. This is kind of big because like if you think like you're gonna be like what the fuck, okay? So this is a big thing recently with my work, and all of us in my department, so the whole of customer care center, all the call center agents are like, fuck you to the company essentially. That's what we're doing right now. So what happened is a team that does quality assurance on what we do. So like, they review our tickets, review our calls, and give us a score and tell us what we can improve on, right?
Right.
This team sent a mass email without the confirmation of our supervisors and our manager. They sent this email out, right? Saying it like I don't have it on hand, but like it's saying in the rudest tone that we're shit. We need to do our job better, and we need to follow the SOPs. And we're cutting corners.
The hell?
No, get this though, and they're saying because we're not following the rule, like the SOPs, the standards and stuff, is the reason why our company is not profitable. Apparently, our job that deals with customers, retailers, and then the government stores, we're the reason why they're not profitable.
That doesn't make sense? Question mark? You're not salespeople.
Exactly. Like how do we affect our profitability? We do not touch sales. We do not touch the money. maybe like I can probably see it maybe in how we do our returns, and we do returns for pre-order later and whatever, right? So that those
Right.
shipping labels cost money, but like we're not the major reason why we're not profitable. Like we're not definitely the reason why we're not profitable.
Yeah.
But like this email came out, right, and then our supervisor and manager like had like a meeting with them, with that team that does our quality assurance, and then that team, let's call them QA for quality. The QA team,
Right.
has a meeting with our whole department, explaining themselves. But in that meeting, they're not really apologizing or anything. They're just standing their ground and saying it is what it is. Like, this is what they meant, exactly how the email read. And then when one of my coworkers was talking, the QA team kept on like butting in, like over talking her. And then the manager of the QA team, when one of my coworkers mentioned about like how this really messes with our mental, how it's really kind of like even like one of my coworkers explained how the SOPs and the standards are not being followed and it's not clear to us. The QA team, the manager for the QA team was laughing at us, like condescending. You're like, how do you get away with this? And they're like,
how do you escalate that shit? HR needs to be involved in this.
Yeah, no, we've already messaged HR. We messaged our union too, but like so far nothing's happened. And then technically my manager is the manager also of the QA team as well, and he was so fucking shocked that they sent this email without his approval. Like what the fuck? Like how does this email go out without without his approval beforehand,
Yeah.
And it's like, it's such a, like, especially like this happened Thursday. This email was sent out Thursday, right? And then the week before, we were so behind, right? We were so behind in our tickets and emails that they made us do overtime, they made us do more work, and we caught up within that week.
Right.
Which is like kind of crazy if you think about it. Say like we were behind 800 essentially emails, and we caught up within that week, right?
Wow.
And their thank you to us, their thank you to us is your shit, and you're the reason why we're not profitable.
Fuck?
Like how does that like?
How does that?
Like,
No,
That's just not great. This is not. It's been very stressful for most of us lately, and it's just like, it makes me like not want to do my job.
Well, if they're gonna treat you like shit, why should you give them like?
Well, you know what's better? This is like my favorite part. Not favorite part, but like this is what I find very stupid, is that the QA team, they evaluate our tickets, right? Our calls and tickets, and they have this like standard of like how we should conduct ourselves and how we should follow the processes, right?
Right.
They've never worked in a call center before. They've never worked like in our department before. They're just, these people have no idea how to do these things, or no idea how our tickets or emails or calls work and how we should be actually going about it. They're the ones making our SOPs and making our standards, but they've never been.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
exactly. That's a lot of like.
How does these people qualify to do their job, even though they never worked this job before? Like, how do they?
Right.
How are they allowed to make our standards, our rules, and all the things that we should be following, even though they don't know how it works? They don't know how. Oh, if we do this, and then it messes up this other department, the warehouse department. If we do this messes up. Like, we don't understand how they're in that position to be like, oh, you messed it up, so you're gonna get like bonked on it. I'm like, well, I didn't really mess it up. I did my best. I followed your SOPs, but it's because it's very contradictory. Some are just contradictory. It's just, I don't know.
You're right. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
I don't know. It's just one of those things.
Let's move over to my company. It's easier.
Dude, I've been actually looking at like, the past few months, I've been wanting to move out and go somewhere where it's like the cost of living is cheaper. Like Alberta, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, those places have the cost of living is a lot cheaper. It's not that cheaper, but it is cheaper to go, like, to move there, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Like, I've been looking at jobs in Saskatchewan and in Alberta, and then there's some jobs. There's the exact job I can do. My job equivalent there in Alberta, I can do there, right? I can go
Yeah.
to the call center for the cannabis there, but I don't know. It's just, that's a big move. That's a big ass fucking move, dude.
That is a big move.
Because then I have to find housing. I gotta finalize that job. But that's future sake. But like, I've been thinking about that because I don't think if I don't make smart moves now about like my money and everything, like,
Yeah, it's not. In all honesty, it's not that sustainable living there.
no, it's not. It's hard. Like
it's hard.
Like I want to have a house or a condo that I own, not rent. I don't want to rent
sure.
anything, right? Like a long term, I want to think about like owning. But at this current market right now and the current job I have, I don't think I can own for a while. Like I can own for a while, right? And if I do want to move out, I'm gonna have like I should be like renting for a bit. But then that will cut into my budget to save up to own later on.
Exactly.
But if I think about like
understandable.
owning somewhere else where it's cheaper, I can get land in Alberta, get land in Saskatchewan, save up, build my own place, right? Save up to build what I want, and because of the cost of living is a lot cheaper there, I can go there.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I also think about what do I do in Alberta? What do I do in Saskatchewan if I move there? There's nothing like really like. If I go to Alberta, I have to go to Edmonton.
Oh, Edmonton? You want to live in Edmonton?
No, which one's the one with the big ass mall?
Yeah, Edmonton.
Edmonton. I probably have to go there to do anything. Like where do I go? Where the frick do I go? I don't go any Saskatchewan. Like if I go to Saskatchewan, what city, what place? Anything memorable there? No. Like, am I wrong?
To be fair, when people think Alberta, they think of Calgary first more than Edmonton.
Do they really? I think of the big ass mall.
Yeah.
That's all I think about is when I think of.
That's the only thing they're known for. Let's be real. Ask any other people in Canada. Like, what do you think of Edmonton? Big mall. That's
true. Because
Calgary, they're just like, oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff. We got Stampede. We also do have a nightlife. They're opening up a lot of
do they have a nightlife
things. There? We do have a nightlife, but since
Fuck.
COVID, it's been like dead.
See, I don't know this shit, man.
And our small businesses was booming before COVID hit.
Fuck.
And we're trying to like recoup that again.
Are you on the Are you on the Calgary side or the Edmonton side?
I'm in the Calgary side, buddy.
I thought you were in the. I'm just fucking dumb.
Fuck?
I'm just dumb, man.
Your girlfriend visited me. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, she
Come
did.
on,
Fuck.
man. What?
You're on the
fuck,
Calgary side,
dude?
right? Fuck, my bad. No, but I do want to move. Like that's like my ideal. Like I had a plan in mind to move out to like Edmonton, Saskatchewan. I mean, like Alberta, Saskatchewan, like within the next 2-3 years.
Right.
That's
fair.
That might take longer though, with the current state of the world and what I've been. There's some other financial things I have to worry about right now, so I have to help out with that. So it might take me longer, but
it's still a solid. You have at least a plan, like a
form
of a plan.
Because like the current job I have, like I have opportunities to become like a full timer and get more money, like get a position what would give me more money, but I had to go through that process, right?
Right.
But right now it's like, I don't know, man. At least for my department, we're fucked. Like the way they treat us and the way that like different departments treat us, it's just like we're scum. Like my department is essentially the bottom of the barrel, and most departments treat us like that, which is weird. Like
that's fucked. Yeah.
It's like.
Oh, like, that's fucked. Like
the
you
thing
guys.
Is, yeah,
deal way more than any other department.
Exactly. We deal with like all the shit because we deal with not only just like online customers, but then private retailers and then the government retailers. Like we deal with all those people complaining about returns, complaining about our rules and policies, complaining about this shit. That's just like, I don't know, man. Like I'm new here, man. I use it all the time. I'm still relatively new, right? I don't know everything. I know like enough things to get me by during the day, but then every day is a new day with new problems that I don't know. And it's harder for me too. It's like when I'm doing returns, like I don't know what when they're supposed to be mold on a fucking bud of weed, I cannot tell because it just looks like the mold looks exactly like the flower of the bud. And I'm like, is that mold or not? And I can't tell. It's so hard. And my coworkers can tell. I'm like, the fuck? How do you see it? Like, they tell me I'll learn over time. I'm like, bro, like I see no difference. You're showing me two pictures and you're saying one has mold, one doesn't. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to know this shit, man? I don't know. Enough complaining about work. It's all I do now. Like every time I'm on the pod, dude.
It's okay.
I complain about work,
that's,
buddy.
That's what I did when I used to work at fast fashion company that starts with a Z.
You worked at that? You worked at that company?
Yeah.
Since
I
when?
worked in Metro Town there.
In the towns? Ooh. Did you?
Yeah. This is before I think I met you guys. Yeah.
Huh?
But I worked there for
I've never seen you there, dude.
Oh, dude, I was doing everything there. I was busting my ass training people.
But if you were there, then I would probably seen you, but I don't remember seeing you at all.
It's okay.
You have a memorable face. That's the thing. Like your face is very memorable. So like I would have definitely remembered your face.
Yeah, well, you probably didn't notice because I was zooming everywhere.
Probably. I don't fucking know, man.
I was their best like runner. I was their best team lead, quote unquote. Basically the checker for receipts and like returns and all that. I was their best person there. I was helping people with their online orders, bringing it to them, like customer complaint. I was like everywhere. They'd be like, "Oh, we're short on people, so we don't have coverage in this area. So can you cover it also while you're running clothes? Also like while you're putting away the clothes. Also like doing the online stuff and training this new girl."
Why would you do that? Why would you say yes to all that shit, man? I would be like, nah, I'm good.
I was getting paid like $12 something an hour.
God damn, when the fucking minimum wage was
and that wasn't even full time. I was like part time working 35 hours.
Why would you do Why would you do that to yourself, man? Like I used to do that to myself at Best Buy, man. I mean, company, electronic company.
BB, oh BB.
BB, but like, man, that company drove me to the ground. Like honestly, like if it wasn't for my coworkers, I would have quit a long time ago at BB.
Oh my god.
Fuck, they made it work. Yeah.
I went to buy my new computer, right? And we were waiting there for like 30 minutes to almost an hour trying to pay because I had to pay in cash. I couldn't pay with a card because of my limit. Right? And there was this one girl who was like so happy and just like so bubbly and so nice that she gave us like $30 off the monitor that I was also purchasing.
Bro.
She was like, girl, it's okay. You were like busy. There's like people coming one after the other.
She's probably the only one allowed to do cash. Like when I was working at BB, like we would have like 6 cash like people doing the tills, but only one allowed to do cash. Even though some of them were all trained, and we had more like tills to use cash, they weren't allowed to use cash because like, oh, you're not higher up. I'm like, what the fuck? Like
that doesn't make sense.
It's so
fix your shit.
Like you just train your guys to do cash and that's it. Like there's no problem. Like they trained me when I was working at BB. I was in multiple departments and near the end I was in the front end. They taught me cash, right? And then every day someone needs to do cash and there's like a long ass fucking line and I'm like, yeah, I can do cash. And then my manager would be like, no, fuck you. Only this person can do cash today. I'm like, you see the fucking line? We can
Y'all need help, my guy. Y'all need fucking help, my guy.
We can be more proficient if majority or at least 2 or 3 people were working cash.
Right.
I don't know. It's dumb. BB is just dumb, man. They kill you in the inside. Like I started off peppy and good. Near the end, I was like, I want to kill everyone. Nah, I mean, FBI agent watching this. I meant metaphorically, not actually, okay?
Metaphorically. You're gonna have to catch these hands. Metaphorically.
Man. Fuck Best Buy, man. I'm kidding. I still buy a lot there. Decent pricing.
Yeah, I got my computer there just because like it's so hard to build PCs right now.
Did you price match, dude?
Expensive. Huh?
Did you price match?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's
Still
why
the same price.
honestly, I like that policy at Best Buy where you can price match because like I can find a lot more cheaper stuff everywhere else and then go to Best Buy, they price match it for me, easy peasy.
I'm just cheesed though, because
Why?
the same PC that I bought went on sale for $100 off the next day.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude, you should have waited because it's Black Friday coming up, right?
Yeah, and I was just like, whatever. I don't want to deal with that.
Oh, Black Friday
And
deals are
it'll be
pretty
gone by
solid.
then or some shit. So I
Not,
just bought it. I'm not mad about it
no,
though,
no,
because
man,
I
it's
saved
$100.
up for it.
Yeah, it's fine. I think like for me,
Still,
it's like the inside, right? Knowing Best Buy and how they work, you wait till
mhm.
Sunday because they have their it'll still have their Black Friday deals, but also they're adding more products to their Cyber Monday deals, and Sundays when they kind of overlap because it's they do it. They put the items on sale on their online store and the in store,
Mhm.
12 p.m. Eastern time. So on Pacific side, it's already it'll be up like earlier on, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So you can buy stuff online that's already on like on sale on the Eastern side, and then you get better deals.
That's actually pretty smart.
So
But
around
I
like
didn't want to wait. I
yeah
didn't want to wait until like this went on sale because then it'll be gone just like that.
yeah, but like that's why I always like around like Black Friday like on Sunday I'm like okay at 9 p.m. man I'm gonna look at the site and see what they have on sale for Cyber Monday, and then because it's usually the Black Friday sale, and then another like I would say like 5% or like 3% like adding to whatever it was already percentage off, because
Mhm.
usually those items are the ones that didn't sell on Black Friday, so you
Uh,
get it slightly cheap, just very slightly cheaper.
but still, like that's saving some
No, that
money.
savings is huge for most people, man.
Yeah,
Like I've
exactly.
seen a lot of people come on Black Friday, and also what you can do is come on Black Friday, buy the product. If it's cheaper on Cyber Monday, you come back, you get that difference back, but it's just giving you the receipt.
Dang, maybe I
Hack.
should do that with this one.
Hey, Best Buy hack. Everyone, this is a Best Buy hack. You buy everything either the week before Black Friday or on Black Friday, and then you come back Cyber Monday. If anything's cheaper, you say I want my difference back, and they give you the difference.
Well, maybe I should do that with this PC here.
Yeah, you can actually do that. Even if you buy it before Black Friday or beforehand,
Hmm.
like you can get the difference if there is like a difference.
Hmm. I
That's
pay
a
in
hack for
cash.
you.
Do they still like?
Oh, you pay cash though. I'm not sure. I know that you can do that for definitely for card. You might get Star
I'm
credit.
not sure they can
I
do that with cash.
I think they might give you Star credit though.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
like Star credit. I mean, like it limits you to only getting from the store. You know.
yeah, fair. But like, I'm probably gonna spend it right away anyway. Yeah.
Like you got a piece, you got a pre-built and a monitor, right? Or like, did you? What else did you get there?
I got a pre-built and a monitor. The pre-built's actually competent
Uh huh. Uh huh. No, yeah.
and it's fine. All I have to do is basically replace the fan because the fan is already is, and probably replace the motherboard as well. But that's about it really.
I mean, yeah. Pre-builts are nowadays pretty modular, and you can change them up. Solid
Hmm.
now.
Yeah, and just
Pre-builds are not
building a
terrible.
PC. Yeah, building a PC right now isn't.
It's not good. It's
It's not a good
expensive. It's
time. Yeah,
expensive right now.
it's way more expensive than what I got this pre-built with, and I got a 36 with this pre-built.
Nice. Because like mine was at the time, mine was actually cheaper than a pre-built, but that's because I bought it at a time when parts were really not fucking rare to
Expensive.
find. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause nowadays
Exactly.
graphics card like graphics card nowadays are what I spent on my PC, like in total.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't like how the fuck like how like I'm for a 3060 you can probably like for a scat like for like third party seller you can probably go for like 26 to 28 right now, 2800, because like they're just so hard to find.
Dang.
My
My
PC is like
the pre-built I built is 1999, like
exactly.
$2,000 basically.
You're the thing is like you're the way it works for pre-builts, like you're using their like in-house parts, right?
Yeah.
So that's
Which
fine.
is
It's fine. There's
okay.
no problem with it. It just doesn't
Yeah.
look as nice as like a Corsair this, a Corsair that, or like a like you know like because then yours looks like a bare bones like RAM, bare bones whatever. But for me, it's like I don't care how it looks internally because I'm not gonna be staring at my PC and be like, oh, it's RGB that, RGB this. Like, who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
I
using
don't
it to play fucking games and stream
exactly.
and render some videos.
Exactly.
Like, so long as
Because when
it's
I
good.
was looking at reviews for this, is it's actually like pretty decent apparently, and they were just like, yeah, you could probably just add in another stick and like
Yeah, no,
replace the fan, and
because
it's fine. The motherboard's fine. It may be just like in-house stuff, but it's not like
it's not terrible.
the
Like,
end of the
no,
world,
like
you know?
I don't think the only problem with I have pre-builds because sometimes they can be overly expensive due to the fact it was built pre-built, right? So then
Yeah.
they're adding the cost of someone putting it together.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Which is
like,
fine.
but nowadays it's like I see the worth in it now because it's like people just buy pre-builds for the graphics card now too. Even though the graphics
Yeah,
card looks
exactly.
shit,
They
it's
gut
just
it out
they just
and
gut
then
it
just
out.
use.
Exactly, because it's like it'll be a lot cheaper than buying it. Buying it again, you know, because
Yeah.
there's no graphics card for MSRP anymore. Because it's like I don't know what's with Nvidia and
Everything's.
fucking Radeon.
Oh my God.
They
Okay,
don't sell
speaking
anymore.
of,
Yeah, go ahead.
I upgraded my computer that I give to my siblings, right? From a
Mm-hmm.
1050 Ti
Two.
to I forgot, but that price when I bought it, it was $400. I rechecked again. It's selling for 1,000 something
Yeah,
dollars.
yeah.
Like,
1050s
wait.
are pretty expensive. Like anything like 1050s, 1880s are like almost hitting two, but they're not. Like anything 2000 series is hitting two at least. I think
Yeah. Wait, let me
it's
check
crazy.
what
It's
did
crazy. It's like I don't know. It's PC building is like I think
It
also
used to be fun.
the hype was also there. Like there was a point where like it was kind of still new. People weren't really doing it, and then there was a big hype of people PC building on stream doing this and that, right? And then
Yeah.
gradually the parts just getting more expensive. Same with what was it? Keyboard, like mechanical keyboard building, like custom keyboards.
Oh yeah.
Like before it wasn't that bad. Like I saw people build like for like $500 to $600, which is like not bad. But nowadays to get the switches, the board, the soldering the board and getting the cases, you can probably run up for like a basic one. Like if you're going for a decent quality, probably 1,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For a
It's
keyboard,
crazy.
like for a keyboard, like Jesus
Like who does
Christ,
that?
man.
Who does that?
Like
Oh, the one that I got, this was like a year ago now.
Mhm.
AMD Radeon RX 5600
uh-huh.
XT
Okay,
or whatever. Let me check.
solid one. From what I
Yeah.
know, yeah, it should be solid.
It's selling for like almost 1,000 now. Hold up. Sorry.
It could that
Give
should
me 1 second.
1,000. That sounds a little lower. I think you could go for 15. I think.
I'm recording a podcast.
Bruh, I'm reporting a podcast. Get the fuck out. I'm kidding.
But yeah, sorry. That same like oh,
Graphics
hold
card.
up. I don't even see if anything's being sold right now with this.
Dude, if it's sold out right now, if no one's selling it, that means it's hard to find. So if you want to sell it, you can probably put it at any price you want. People will still buy it.
True, but it's expensive now. It's 1,000 something the last time I checked,
Jesus.
at least.
Yeah, because my car right now, I have a 2070 Super. I think it's Super. I don't remember the top of my head, but I know it's a 2070 or
Right.
2080 or 2080. I can't remember actually. Shit, I should actually know that. Anyways, it's a 20 series, right? I bought mine for $1,100, right? That's relatively a reasonable price at the time I bought it.
Yeah,
But-
because it was pretty expensive.
but-
The 2000 series.
I can sell it right now for two. For 2,000. I'm like,
What the heck?
I'm thinking about it because then I can use that money to buy 3,000. But like, I don't know, man. It's like, is it worth to spend like at least 2,800 on a 3,000 series? Probably not.
Yikes.
So.
Oh yeah, here it says $1,000 for manufacturer.
Yeah.
778 in Amazon to 1,132.
Shit.
I bought this for $400.
There you go. There you go, man.
Like just last year.
It's
Like
just
literally a year ago.
it's inflation, dude. Because they're not making it anymore, and people want that card because it's a solid card. So people are gonna sell. I don't know, man. The PC building market is just really hard to get into right now.
Yeah, it's like crazy right now.
What do you think is the
I
next?
got lucky.
What do you think is
with getting
the next thing? Because there's keyboards, there was the PC building. What else now? You think people will start getting to like mouse building?
Monitors, maybe.
Monitor.
I mean, monitors has been.
I think most people are going for the because there's 1440p.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
144p. Now we're at like there was 180p. Now we're at fucking.
We were like, oh, 8K, 4K, and I'm like, shut up.
No, because right now, like, I mean, sorry, not P, but like hertz, like 144 hertz, and then 180 hertz. We're currently now at. There was a time where it was 280 hertz. We're right now at 360 hertz monitor.
Right. I'm like, as long as mine runs with 60 hertz, it's fine.
Exactly.
I don't care.
But then, people are like those monitors can go for 3K.
Yeah, I know.
For a monitor, like I can see spending 3K for a PC.
For a monitor, that's rich people shit.
No man. I don't know. It's just crazy nowadays, man.
Fuck. Yeah. PCs.
PCs, man. You lucky, dude.
Bro.
Because I was thinking of building another one, just so I have one for gaming and then one to like, you know how people have dual PC sets for their stream, right? So the games run smoother. Because if you have one PC to stream and play games, it runs your computer hot and runs your computer like it just. It's a lot of load on your computer, right? But then if you have two, it's just like one's doing the streaming and one's doing the gaming, so it's not as much of a heavy load on the computer. But
how do you do that?
There's a capture card. You know how you have like one for like a capture card for your for a Switch or something like that. It's the same. It's the same idea. You just attach like a capture card to the streaming thing, and you just have it as instead of like.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
You're just treating your.
That's actually pretty smart. Yeah. That's
I want to do that. Like I kind of want to do that, but like that's a lot of money. Like I was thinking of making my computer right now the streaming computer, and then building a new one, for gaming that's more powerful, right? But like
that'd be running you like 3,000.
But like fuck, man, it's so expensive because I dropped 3K on this computer, right? I'm probably gonna have to drop 5, or 6.
Yeah. Yikes.
Because I was using PC Builder and I was speccing it out like because I need to match the power to like the hardware I'm using, right?
Right.
And then I'm probably gonna get a new audio. Like I have a Go XLR Mini. I'm probably getting the bigger size set of that, and I'm also gonna change up my camera. Like I'm adding more, like not just like the internal parts for my PC, for my streaming PC and my gaming PC, but like externally, new camera, a little bit changing this monitor because this monitor to my left I'm touching right now is just a TV. I want to change this out to like an actual monitor, and then I don't know, just adding and upgrading some stuff I have in on my PC right now, but I know that will cost me over 5K.
That's fair.
So like this is an investment.
But that's a huge investment.
Yeah, I know.
That's a huge investment. I was like crying. I had to when I bought my PC and my monitor. They were just like, "Who the fuck is this bitch buying a pre-built?" Listen, I know a bit of computers, all right, but man, it's so hard.
Don't get deteriorated. Like I think pre-built's currently right now is fine. Oh.
Yeah. My bad. I cut you off there.
No, I cut you off, dude. Not my bad.
But yeah, my plan was actually also to build a PC, but then I was like, when 2020, I was planning on building a new one in around 2022, at least this year.
That would be.
But then
I don't know, depending.
I looked at the market and I was like, oh, it's better to just purchase the pre-built right now, and then at least this one is upgradable. From what I was looking at reviews and stuff, it's upgradable.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
And I don't have to upgrade for about 3 or more years down the road, so it's fine.
I see. Wait, quick question. How are you in 2 Discords right now?
What?
Is my Discord lagging, dude? Because it shows that you're in your in your squad thing, but also in our thing.
That's crazy.
Is my Discord
that's crazy. I think it's because I'm on my phone.
Is my Discord glitched? I'm just saying, is it glitch? Or are you on your phone?
Yeah, because whenever I go on Discord on my phone, it automatically reconnects to any server that I click on when I'm on my phone. So
Oh, that's sick, dude. I was for some reason my mouse was hovering over your Discord. I was like, oh, wait, you're in there too? How is that
yes,
possible?
I was probably like talking to the somewhere, someone. They were like, "Who the fuck?"
Yeah, what if they went into your Discord and just sat there
Oof,
listening
they
to
don't
the?
do that. It's okay.
I know, man. Shit.
That Discord's dead. It's fine. This is the new Discord now.
What do you got? Sweats and uses it sometimes, rarely.
It's fine.
Jason, I see he pops in there more often than not.
Yeah, I don't pop in there. Like I said, it's when I did the announcement stream, right?
It just
That
became
I'm
very dead.
gonna abandon that basically.
It became
Like
dead.
people can do whatever they want in there. I don't care. I mean, if like shit happens, obviously I'll still be there to say like stop
sure.
that shit, you know.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm not gonna use it. I've been using this more, even though I haven't been active
Right.
all that often on here.
Right. All right. So we'll take this time to let's start us a little early because I want to talk a little bit more about this. But
yeah, go for it.
what are you
Go for
nerding
it.
out about? No, you start first because I want to talk a lot.
Me,
Yeah.
I've been nerding out about. Okay, this is work related. I know your work has been shit. Please don't feel bad.
No worries, man. If your work is
But-
solid, go ahead for it. Go for it, buddy.
Yeah. So my supervisor, well, on Thursday, right? So because that's basically my Friday.
Yeah.
And it like made my entire fucking day.
Yeah.
She did like the monthly checkup on us, the new hires and all that. Actually, everybody, but especially for the new hires, was just like, hey, this is maybe how you could improve on, or just like check up on us or whatever.
Right.
And I was just like, hey, what's up, right? And she was like, you know what? I'm super proud of you. I'm proud of you the most because I came from a department that knows nothing about this department that I'm in now. And she was just like, you're actually doing a bit better than like the ones who's been here for quite a while. And I'm like, what do you mean?
That's a
And
good
I was like,
sign
I
for
don't know
you.
if you're just like making me feel better about myself. Because like, get this, I was their number one, like, all my transactions basically last month has been on top. Even like above everybody else who's been working in this department for much longer.
Yep.
And they were just like, yeah, you're doing amazing, my god. And I was like, oh, thanks.
See, whenever a
She's
manager
like,
says
I'm super
that,
proud of you. And
Yeah, I
she's
know.
like, next time if there's another hiring round, I'll definitely look more into retail side because I came from retail, right? And they're like, it's not a mistake hiring people from retail if they, they're trained properly, if they know what they're doing.
Exactly.
Afterwards.
So long as people are trained properly, I think they can do a job,
Yeah.
even if they're not that familiar with it.
Yeah.
See, like,
But yeah, it's been nice.
it's nice. See, like, when managers say that to you, like, you're better than some of the people that've been here longer than you, I feel great, but also it signifies to me that the people I work with are fucking shit. You know what I
No,
mean?
they're not. Because like, okay, here's the thing though. Our group, at least my department, because I'm working satellite stuff, right?
Right.
We're a small group. There's literally only 12 of us here in Canada. Everybody else that text need help with are usually they contact people from Belize when we're not on.
Right.
Right? There's only 12 of us
I see.
in Canada that works. And the fact that she said that, I was just like, damn. All right, what does that mean?
Damn.
But all of us are good. It's nice. It's an easy job that pays well.
I see. No, that's
I'm
good.
happy.
So that's what you've been nerding out about, eh?
Yeah, and also like, hey, look, a new PC with RGB lights, or as I like to call it, the LGBT.
Oh boy. No, I'm glad that you got your PC. You get your PC upgrade there, dude.
Yeah, I'm
Finally.
happy. Also, I got to I gave my older PC to my siblings because they need it. Also, they want to play games and stuff, right?
I see. You could have
I'm
used
kind
that
of
for your
jealous.
streaming PC instead.
Imagine.
You didn't have to give it to them. You could just set up a streaming PC and a gaming PC. Easy peasy, dude.
True.
Just take it back.
True. I'm just jealous though, cause I also put a 1 terabyte SSD on the older computer, so it
Yes.
basically has 2 hard drives.
Just take it out. You can put
I
it.
only have one on here, but that's
Nah.
okay. I can just add one on here.
Dude, just take it
Anytime.
out from that computer. It'll be like this is my SSD anyways. Fuck you. You know.
No, it's okay. They can have it. They can have that computer can last them for like a lot more years
I see.
than the family computer we have upstairs, which
Oh,
is
God.
like doo-doo crappy.
Have they just been gaming on the family computer?
Dude, the only thing they could play on there is like fucking Roblox.
Oh boy. Now they can actually play games.
I know. My brother Jay is just like, oh my god, look at these shaders on Minecraft.
Dude.
Yeah, my brother's enjoying his Halo Infinite. He's been playing it since like, what time is it? Playing it
Yesterday?
since like 1 p.m.
Bro, don't get me started. Don't get me started on Halo
Well,
Infinite.
I'm passing on Nerd Out to you, my guy. What have you been nerding on about, buddy?
Bro. 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 Okay.
Come on, man.
Okay. Okay.
We got 20 minutes for
Bro,
this. We
bro,
got it.
I'm telling you right now. I'm looking at the audience right now. Halo is if not one of the games that got me really into like competitive gaming. Like I started off with Halo 2, like campaign and playing with my family friends, right? And then I was like, I need to play one. No, one was okay. You know, when I played one, it was okay, but like 2 was superior. And ever since then, I was been an Xbox fan. You know, we got Halo 1, 2, 3, Reach, ODST, 4 and 5. 5 was complete garbage. I mean, like everyone agrees with me, right? Honestly, 4 was okay. Halo 4 was okay. Kind of controversial, kind of not, but like. Anyways,
is it the Cortana ass? Is that's why?
yeah, it's when they detail Cortana's like fucking curvatures, man. Like before it was kind of like a little bit more pixelated, not as curvy and not as fucking sexualized, but then 4 was like, we need a sex symbol, and that's Cortana. You know, but like, anyways, getting to it, it's like Halo. I was so psyched for Halo Infinite. The initial trailer when it came out like a year or two ago, I was so hyped. It looked like shit though. I mean, like, granted, the graphics was like shit, and like everything was still need to be worked on. And then the 2 betas came out, right? And I played those 2 betas. It was honestly, it was complete garbage. Like the gunplay was too overpowered. There are certain things that were like not great. But then I played this. When it launched, I think November 15th, or like I don't remember when it came out. Like I know I played it day of. Like hold up. I tweeted about this. Like, you know how hyped I have to be to tweet something? I don't tweet shit. Like I don't. It's either I tweet. I don't.
True, you don't. You don't.
I tweet depressing shit, or I tweet my fucking stream. That's it. That's all I tweet. You know when I'm fucking hyped about something, when I tweet about it without like, bro, like when it came out, man. Like I was working that day. I remember this day clearly, right? I was shirtless. I was wearing my fucking gray ass shorts. I was eating fucking lechon like with my mom. Well, not lechon. It was a pork dish. And then when I was working, I saw like a notification for the Halo like event, like just celebrating their 20-year anniversary. I was like, okay, I'll click on the link, watch the live stream, and near the end of the live stream, it was like, we're happy to announce to launch Halo Infinite multiplayer today. And then I was like, bruh, I've never switched off my work computer and then turned on my main computer so fast. Like I downloaded it, I got everything set up, so like I like if you guys didn't know, I streamed that day. Like I streamed that day and played it. I was so fucking hyped for that day. Like I streamed it for like 3 hours, I think, and I kept on playing for until like 3 a.m. Like that's how, like, bro, that game this Halo is my life. It's my life. And then I've been playing it ever since. Like every day consistently, I've been playing it at least 4 to 5 hours. Like before work, kind of like, don't tell my boss, don't tell my managers, during work, and then after my work.
Oh my god. Wait, when did Infinite come out again? Was it last year? You said, right?
The first trailer came out like last year to a year ago, but it was announced it was announced it was gonna launch this year, but we didn't know when. There was speculation that we'll know to like on the anniversary day, like the anniversary day.
Mm-hmm.
But then they announced the multiplayer was free to play. Like we already knew the multiplayer was going to be free to play and how all that shit works. But we didn't know when the game would come out. We thought the multiplayer and the campaign would come out together.
Right.
But there was like the day before the anniversary, there was a rumor going around that the multiplayer will launch on the anniversary day, and no one really believed it. But it actually fucking happened. It actually happened, and everyone was so fucking psyched. Like, no one was fucking ready for it. Like, holy shit,
finally, because like Halo was on a decline for quite a bit.
It started with 4. It started with 4. Like ever since 343 took over, it was kind of going downhill. Their direction with Halo was kind of shit. No offense to 343, but like it was only because it's not because of their multiplayer, because their multiplayer was kind of balanced. It was kind of fine. It was because the story. Everyone remembers Halo more for the story because it's a very intriguing story.
Yeah, and then the esports came later. It was mostly the story that carried the game.
Yeah, esports came in Halo 3 and Reach or 3. It started with 3 or Reach.
Reach.
I think it was 3 though, like when it was kind of like started, and then Reach became very popular because of the abilities you can use. Like you can sprint, you can use shields, and you can do whatever, right? And then 4 was when, because on my opinion, Halo 4 multiplayer was super good. It was super refined, super clean. It's just because of the storyline in Halo 4, it kind of diminished the reputation. But I think the esports for that was solid. Then there was no esports for 5 because everyone lost interest because of the Halo 5 story.
Right. Yeah, people dunked on the story, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it was complete garbage. Yeah. It was complete garbage. But Halo Infinite is starting back up with the esports again. There's, I think, 9 or 12 teams confirmed to be in the esport.
Nice. Look at Halo.
Yeah, I know. And then just like the launch of like, I can see why that they're so hyped, and there's already teams like willing to bet on this game because it's so clean. It's like playing the Master Chief Collection, which it has all, I think, Reach, ODST 1, 2, and 3, and 4 into a single like area. Like, you know how like Blizzard has like their client, right, and they have other games in it.
Yes.
It's the same with the Master Chief Collection. That's the idea of that.
I see. Okay.
But when you play multiplayer in the Master Chief Collection, you can choose which game you play in, which whatever, right? But it's their anti-cheat was trash. Everyone was just fucking cheating. Like me and Captain's game and went to like 3 games, and no matter, like, I took 3 steps, head tap.
Oh my god.
This game, from what I see so far, solid anti-cheat, and it's very balanced. Like, there's no like, every gun feels viable. Like, I can use a pistol, feel fine. I can use a certain gun, a shotgun, feels fine. Like, I don't feel like I have to cheese. Like, there's like the gravity hammer and the fucking rocket launcher that are overpowered, but that's because they're power weapons. They're supposed to be overpowered, but they don't spawn often. But like the regular weapons that spawn often, it's like they're fine. They feel balanced. Like the game feels really well, runs super smooth. Like I don't see any like frames dropping, graphics like weird.
No.
It's such a fucking clean game, man.
Yeah, I'm watching like my brother playing on medium settings, and it still looks pretty solid. It looks pretty.
I play on low because I want the higher frame rate. That's the only reason why I play on low. But like, even on low, if you watch my stream, that's me playing on low already, and it looks super good. It looks super good.
It looks nice. Yeah.
Like they spent the time to make it really nice. I don't know. Halo is just. I'm so psyched. And I'm pretty sure. Not even pretty sure. I know I'm already gonna buy the campaign. Like, I have every single Halo. This is not gonna be the exception. I'm gonna fucking buy the campaign. I'm not excited though, because the only thing with the campaign, what I know from it right now, it's like it's kind of open world. It's like God of War, where like there's some open areas you go to, and then there's like you can choose which mission you do, and there's side quest, like there's side quote unquote side quests,
Right.
I don't know how I feel about that. That kind of breaks the Halo mold for me.
Yeah,
But
because wasn't like Halo linear?
yeah, it was very linear. But
The campaign at the very least. Yeah.
yeah, that's why I liked about Halo, because they made each mission, each like part of the campaign, very memorable, very clean.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was still big enough to feel like I can choose a different path to do, but also it was also very linear. That's why
Right.
that's why I liked about the game, because it just felt like I know where to go. I know what the storyline is. It's clear to me. This is what I need to do. I feel like I feel like people will get lost in I mean, which is nice to have like the open world aspect of doing what you want and then doing this main storyline when you want. But like, I don't know if 343 can find that balance of open world to linear and achieve it through this game, I know I'll love it. But so far, I'm very skeptical of that aspect of it might not be as what I want it to be. You know?
Right. Which is fair. That's actually a fair um cautionary thing, right? Because it's basically like Resident Evil, ranked
Mm,
around 5 to 6,
right.
right? And then Capcom was just like, ah, shit,
I
we're
don't know.
not doing well with this series.
I don't
We
know.
gotta do something. Then they pumped out Resident Evil 7,
Mm.
and then people were like, oh my god, it's like going back to the roots, you know? But at the same time, it's kind of modern, where it doesn't feel like it's dated. The
Yeah,
mechanics are
that's why
dated
I
and all
feel like
that.
I'm scared with it, because this is too new. I think
Yeah.
they're changing it. I don't know if it's for the better. Like
Yeah.
they reverted Master Chief back to his older armor, which is like I think is okay. I don't like that. I didn't like that aspect actually. Honestly, like everyone's like, oh, he's back to his older armor. He looks better now. It's like continual like blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah. Honestly, I wish
Nostalgia's a hell of a drug, to be
it
honest.
is, but
Yeah.
I think for 343 they should have stuck their ground and like this is the armor. This is what they're gonna look like. I don't want to change that. They should,
Right.
because then it's because they bought the IP off of Bungie, right? It's now their
Mhm.
IP. They want to make. They should keep it their own. Not revert back to what Bungie did. Not just using Bungie's formula. I mean, like you kind of want to incorporate it into your own.
If it don't work, just build on top of what they did right. You know?
Exactly, and
Address what you guys did wrong. Like address what you guys didn't like in the older one, and then build on top of the great ones.
exactly because I
Like
think a
what you
lot of
liked on the IP.
because I think a
That
lot
makes
of
sense.
people,
Sorry.
you know, no worries, but like, that makes sense because for me it's like everyone didn't mind the change of the look of the armor because it looked
Yeah.
actually like upgraded, newer, fine. It makes sense, right? For me, at least. But like reverting it back doesn't make sense anymore. Like story wise, how do you explain that now? Like for two
Exactly.
games, he
You
looks completely different, and then
right.
now that the game that you're coming out, he reverts back. How like to explain that it's hard.
Doesn't his suit like have something to do with the lore as well?
Yeah, because it's very integrated with the lore in the story. Like
Right. Yeah.
I've read every single book for this game. Like for this like I am a Halo fanatic. Like I've read their
Right.
books, comic books. I've deep dive into like the in-game lore as well because you can get like audiobooks and get like certain collectibles in the game that progresses the story and builds with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I've dived hella deep into it, and it's like I wonder how they'll. I'm just so curious how they're gonna explain the armor change because there's no
Yeah.
there's no mention in the
Here's
book.
th-
Go ahead. Sorry.
the thing. Yeah. Sorry. The thing though is that developers also need to realize that you have to let your characters age along with the changing times.
Oh yeah.
That's one thing that Resident Evil does well, is
Mm,
that for every new game that they come out with, they age their character well as well.
right.
Like from Resident Evil 4 Leon, just as an example, I didn't like Resident Evil 6, but from Resident Evil 4 Leon to Resident Evil 6 Leon, you could see the character development and the change in the character
For
as
sure.
like times went on, you know?
Yeah.
And they don't revert back to their old stuff because like how do you explain that? Especially on such a linear story or if it's such an expansive story, you know?
Yeah.
And there's
Um,
no like time traveling aspects to anything.
for sure. And that's why no one liked Halo 5 because
Mm.
it was so out of pocket for Master Chief to be like, I need to save Cortana rather than saving the world. You know, because like
Yeah,
the whole
that didn't make sense.
Because the whole game was like Cortana's fucking with the world. Cortana's like there's these bigger things that are fucking with the universe, and then Master Chief's like, I don't care if I come across it, I'll deal with it, but I'm gonna go help. I want to save Cortana. Like how? Like you're the Master Chief. You already know your morale is there. Like you gave up Cortana already to do your job. Like Halo 4 made sense. Like the story was like meh, but it made sense for the character. Like what he did and how it ended, it made sense for the character.
Right.
Halo 5 is like, I had a vision of Cortana. I'm gonna go after Cortana now. Bruh.
Damn,
what?
You simping for some nanobots?
Exactly.
I don't even know they're nanobots.
It's a fucking AI. Like, why would you simp for? I mean, why would you go for the AI? Like, and like they find out that she's just evil at the end of the game, but like, it's like his actions and what he did does not make sense at all in that game.
Right.
It was so contradictory how on what Bungie did and what 343 did in Halo 4, but like building up Master Chief 1, 2, and 3, like building up there and in the books, like the Halo 5 does like it just seems out of pocket for him.
Right, for sure.
I was like,
It's
fuck?
like it doesn't make sense.
I don't know, man. It's just gonna be weird.
Sorry, I'm seeing like a lot of similarities between Resident Evil and like Halo. As they're much of a different like genre and different stories and
for
whatnot.
sure.
But like how they're being treated and how it's being like developed.
No, definitely. There'll be similarities like, in other games too with Halo and with Resident Evil, where there's like there's trouble and there's like company changes and whatnot. But like
but I'm glad the resurgence is like doing great for Halo too, though, because that's beautiful. Amazing.
That's beautiful. My fear though. Like I fear that it's gonna be like other games where it's like hype for a bit, and then once when it fully comes out, look at Call of Duty, right? Call of Duty Warzone, right? The campaigns are always shit. I mean, like no offense to Call of Duty games, but they're not memorable, right? But they're memorable for the campaign. But then sometimes, most of the time, the campaign affects the multiplayer for Call of Duty because of the guns and how it works, and then people don't like
or the graphics. That's the most things that you remember from them,
right? But then the same thing translates for Halo's. Like, if people do not like the Halo Infinite campaign, it will change their mind in playing the multiplayer, right? Because then they'll find it boring, or this, or it's like it's not worth opening anymore. I don't know.
It could also be oh sorry. It could also be like the Fortnite thing, where original Fortnite was just the zombie build 'em up like Minecraft-y type of thing.
Yeah.
But then they released the BR, and the BR was the one that like that became popular, you know?
Oh yeah.
That could also be a thing. People don't have to play the campaign for Halo Infinite and just play the multiplayer. They don't give a fuck about the lore.
I wish
they just want to kill some people.
I just hope that the multiplayer can carry this game, right?
Hopefully.
I hope that people's thought of this game doesn't change when the campaign comes out. That's my thought. I don't know. That's the fear. Whatever. That's enough about Halo. I think that's enough time. I think that's enough time. But because I can go on about Halo. I can go on about this all day, man. Like honestly, like
it's okay. I can go on and on about Resident Evil and Silent Hill, other horror games.
Exactly, but we need to cut it out. We need to know when to stop. That's the thing. We need to know when to stop, and that's where we're stopping right here.
Stopping? Don't know her.
Don't know her. Don't know her. This is where we're stopping, guys. Thank you for listening to the podcast. We had fun. I had fun catching up with you, Yoko. It's been a hot minute, man.
Yeah, it has been a while.
Thank you for joining our conversation, friends, and hopefully we can see you next week. Hopefully we go back to the consistency of posting a pod every week. I know we haven't been that consistent. Maybe we'll have guests, maybe. Yeah.
I didn't have guests.
But like
it's just hard, man.
But we'll probably be consistent for maybe another week or two. But then, the holidays coming up, and us.
Oh, that's gonna be hard. Yeah.
Us as a group is gonna be. It's gonna be like I don't expect us to be consistent, but we'll do our best. Like we'll do our best to pump out these podcasts.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, again, thank you for watching, and bye.
Bye.